The invitation. It was a quiet summer evening when Emma and her friends decided to walk through the old forest on the outskirts of town. The sun had long since set, and the woods were alive with strange sounds. They passed the abandoned church, where rumors of rituals had once been whispered among the locals. Though they had heard the stories, it never stopped them from venturing deeper into the eerie landscape. As they walked, they encountered a man sitting by a flickering campfire. His gentle smile and calm voice made him seem harmless at first. His name was Marcus, and he claimed to be a historian, fascinated by the forgotten rituals of the forest. "Have you ever heard of the Rite of Shadows?" Marcus asked, his voice low and hypnotic. "It's an ancient ritual performed deep in the woods, hidden from the rest of the world. I've been researching it for years." Emma exchanged uneasy glances with her friends, but Marcus seemed so kind, so inviting. How could they say no? "The ritual is said to connect people with something beyond," Marcus continued. "Something that offers knowledge, power, or something darker." Curiosity got the better of Emma. She agreed to join him on the quest. Her friends hesitated, but the allure of secrets and forbidden knowledge pulled them along. The forest grew darker as they ventured deeper. The sound of branches cracking beneath their feet and whispers in the distance unsettled them. Marcus led them to a clearing, where a circle had been drawn into the dirt. The same symbol they'd seen in old town legends. "We must perform the Rite of Shadows," Marcus said. "We all must contribute a piece of ourselves to the ritual, something we cherish deeply." Emma hesitated, her gut telling her this wasn't right, but the intensity in Marcus's eyes was persuasive. Her friends followed suit, one by one, leaving personal items in the center of the circle. Emma pulled back, clutching her locket tightly in her hand. "I can't," she whispered. "This isn't what we agreed to." Marcus smiled, his expression turning dark. "You must," he said softly. "There's no turning back now." But Emma's instinct screamed at her. She took a step back, her breath catching in her throat. "No," she said firmly. "I'm not doing this." The air grew colder. The gentle rustling of leaves transformed into a chilling, unnatural silence. Suddenly, Marcus' calm demeanor cracked. His eyes darkened, and his smile twisted into something sinister. "You have no choice," Marcus hissed. "Once you step into the circle, there's no escape." Emma's pulse quickened. Her friends' faces were frozen in fear, their once warm gazes now hollow and empty. She knew she had to act fast. "I'm leaving," she shouted, turning on her heels. She bolted into the forest, sprinting as fast as she could. Behind her, she could hear the faint sounds of chanting, her friends joining in despite their reluctant expressions. Tears streamed down her face as she pushed through the underbrush, her instincts guiding her to safety. Hours later, Emma stumbled out of the woods, her clothes torn, her body trembling. The town's lights flickered in the distance, and she knew she was safe. For now, days passed, but Emma couldn't shake the feeling that something had changed. Her friends had vanished without a trace. No one could find them, and the forest remained quiet, too quiet whenever she went near the old church or the forest edge. She felt eyes watching her from the darkness, always just out of sight. Her instincts had saved her, but she knew the Rite of Shadows wasn't over, and the forest wasn't done with her yet.